Hey everybody, Matt Mullen with Apollo Acres here. Now you may be wondering what this monstrosity is behind me, and you wouldn't be alone. There were many people going down the highway a few days ago wondering what on earth I was pulling. So behind me we have the new Apollo Acres Eggmobile. So this thing, it's got some years on it, but we found it online for 1,400 bucks. And we thought it was a pretty good deal that we couldn't just pass, so we decided to haul it home. I think this is going to work really well. You know, our farm motto for 26 is go big or go to the suburbs. This is kind of the year where we're either going to make it work or we're not. So here we are trying. Now, you may be wondering, like, okay, is he just like messing around or whatnot? No, me and my wife seriously have business meetings, farm meetings for years. We've done this every week. Well, we try to do it every week. We have meeting minutes, action items, mission statement, and every year we have a motto to go along with it. So this is a year where we're really trying to take things seriously and grow. And I'm not saying you have to grow to be successful in this or make a little money or enjoy what you're doing. But I've quit my job to do this, so we're doing the best we can to make it work. All right, so with that said, let me show you, well, we had some adventures on the way here. So it may be a little hard to see. Let me see if I can kind of point it out right there. You might notice, hey, Farmer Matt, that roof's a little janked up there and some of those rafters are busted. What happened there? Did you buy it like that? No, I did not buy it like that. I did that. I was trying to pull this darn thing out of the mud on the farm that we were at, and this thing's so freaking wide. It's 12 feet wide, and then the roof overhangs, I don't know, looks like maybe 18 inches on each side. I'm trying to make sure my truck doesn't get stuck in the mud going through this trees, through a gate in the fence, and I didn't notice a tree rubbing against the roof of my newly purchased Eggmobile. So I busted a couple of rafters, tore up a little corrugated metal roofing up there that I'll have to patch up, but you know what? Not a big deal. All right. With that said, so you can see we got two rollaway nest boxes on this side. This thing's 12 feet wide by about 30 feet long, and let's show you some other angles. All right, like I said, this thing's a little old, maybe looking a little rough, but I think it's going to be super functional. And who we bought it from wasn't the original constructor of this thing. I think this is an old like camper trailer or something. I need to try to fix this trailer jack. That shouldn't be a big deal. I'll either fix it or replace it. And I really like how they had this little roof overhang. So we'll be able to hang our feed off of this roofing structure, and we'll be able to keep it dry in the rain and storms and stuff. So actually this was really well thought out. I'm a big fan of that. All right, let's show you the other side. All right, so as you can see, you know, this is the front end of our trailer. This is the back. We've got three more. There's one behind this door. I don't know how well you can see it, but rollaway nest boxes where we can just pick this up. We should be able to collect all the eggs from the outside. They'll just roll away, close it back up, get to the next one. We've got a walk-in door here. Some excess chicken wire that we obviously need to trim. Like I said, this thing needs a little bit of work, but for its age and the price, I think this was a heck of a deal. The back's not too interesting. There's just a little chicken door in the back, but I'll show you that from the inside. Let's go check it out and see how it looks. All right, so here we are walking in. So, and you can see when you walk in, there's a roost here. And it can't, you know, there's some water troughs, a feeder, some boards and metal. There's actually a nice Plasson hanging drinker there. That's actually pretty nice. That's at least like a $50 drinker there. Hanging feeder. There's another one over there by the house. that we sent the kids on an adventure on to see if they could find a feeder. And then as you can see, here's like some of those nest boxes from the inside. So we got the bar up right now, which is where we'll have it when we don't want the chickens to lay in there. And then this just folds down. These are in a little bit of rough shape, but it'll be okay. So it serves as like a little roost. Chickens go in here, they lay their eggs, but because this artificial grass is at an angle, it rolls on down to the outside where we can collect it from the outside. So as you can see, there's wire. Looks like mostly kind of hog panels on the bottom. So all the chicken poop should drop through. Obviously, we got to clean some stuff out a little bit. It's a little dirty in here. But so I wouldn't walk on this wire, but there's lots of boards here that you can walk on. Now I'm sanding over the dual axles. And so you can see we've got 2 more nest boxes on that side. That bottom bar needs to be fixed. And then I've got 2 more over on this side. They had a water system that was like suspended on these rafters at some point that we may or may not use, but I thought it was interesting. We'll see. And then of course, here we've got sort of like an A-frame style roost for a bunch of birds. See, they've got 2x2s going up and down on each side. And then of course like the little chicken door here, and they had like an old automatic door that didn't work anymore. I'll probably replace that. I might make this into a bigger door. This is pretty small for how many birds can fit in here, so I think this will probably fit. The guy who sold it to us said he had 300 birds in here and that it could probably do 400 or 500. And I think he's right. I think 300 easy. And we'll see. So I think that's probably where we will start. And then we'll see how we can expand from there. But obviously around the top here, like most of the bottom is this corrugated metal, just like the same stuff on the roof. And as you've seen from my other videos, I think this stuff is great. It lasts a long time. It's super durable. It's light. It's easy to put on. And then all around the top is just chicken wire. And that helps with ventilation and everything. I mean, obviously, if you leave them in the same spot too long, there's going to be a lot of like ammonia type buildup from all the chicken poop and everything. Heat, moisture is very conducive to like bacteria, parasites, all that kind of stuff you don't really want. So the airflow, getting airflow through your coop is very important. Anyways, I thought this thing looked pretty solid for $1,400. I thought this was a heck of a deal. It's my wife's doing, so thank you, Farmer Amy, for this find. And we're trying to find some chickens that are ready to lay. So I'm really optimistic that we will have more eggs than we know what to do with very soon. So with that said, I'll keep y'all updated on this progress as we fix things up, get some chickens loaded in here. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.